It's in here. All right. All right, so YouTube's here with us now. It should be, yeah. YouTube's going. Let me make sure I get a good connection. Haven't got any, oh, that's on my analytics. Let me see my stream settings here. Stream help is excellent. Okay, good. All right, awesome. Hey, James, how are you, man? On the YouTube side. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. All right, so, yeah, let me jump into the game here, guys. All right, so I'm back on the normal branch because they have moved the sheep officially to the normal branch. So that's where I'm back. I'm back on the normal branch. So this is going to, hey, Steven, how are you, man? How's everything going in the UK, man? I love my UK audience, man, from Boston to UK. We are brother and sister communities, you know? My whole existence started from the UK when they sent colonists over to develop a new world. So here we are. So yeah, big props. Love the UK, man. My last name is 100% English. So I guess it could be Irish too. I guess my last name is also found in Irish, but I believe it's a stronger English name. Well, what we're going to do today, man, is we're going to start a new ranch. And we're going to start a brand new build, like I said. And I'm going to go back to the original map. I've done the DLC, guys. I've got a ranch going over there. I'm a little bored with the dust storms. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to name this my Twitch. 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 Stream. Ranch. Well, just Twitch stream will identify this for me anyway. And I'm not going to do the tutorial. So I don't do the tutorial. Not anymore, man. Yeah, I'm done with the dust storms. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm going to skip the tutorial. And now I'm back in here in the basic. Let me hit enter and get rid of all this stuff. All right, I'm looking good. I wonder, do I have an oil patch? Now, if I want to use oil in this game, in this playthrough, to get some passive income, I tend to want to get that oil patch right over here. And I did not get an oil patch here. So if I wanted to have an oil patch right now, I would just reload the game. Right now, I would just go right back and reload the game until I got the oil patch. But I'm really not too concerned with oil right now. So I'm just going to really concentrate on getting down a system, a build here that's going to allow me to do everything in one spot. So this is going to evolve as we go, and this is going to be part 1. And on the YouTube side, if you guys want to see a part 2 of this, you've got to hit the like button. I've got to see some encouragement and some enthusiasm. The Twitch side, this is not one of the biggest games that you want to play on Twitch. It's actually a game that only has 34 viewers at the moment on the Twitch side. But on the YouTube side, people really enjoy this. All right, so the first thing I got to do is I got to get rid of all of this. I've got some chickens over here. Chickens will probably not stay. They probably will die. I do have a cheap saw that I can pick up. We'll start with that. And what I was thinking in this game is I've also got 3 logs if I want, you know, to use those logs. We'll put that right there. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all this garbage. All right, I'll keep this for right now because I use it as a kind of a anchor point to get things going. All right, let's go ahead and start removing some of this stuff here. All right. All right, interesting. I've got some chicken feed that I can pick up right here. And I'm going to go ahead and just put that right here for right now. Now, the thing that sucks about the chickens is that the game, and this is one of the things I wish the game would include. I do not know why it doesn't. But ever since I started playing The Infected, which has a similar blueprint system, but The Infected allows you to move your solid builds, like something like this, which you can build this, but it doesn't allow you to move. You know what I'm saying? So this sucks that you can't move this, because I would not put this here. This isn't where I would start my little chicken empire. So I wish you could move stuff. It really annoys me that you can't. So we will have to come back. We're going to destroy that as well, unfortunately. All right, let me get off this so I can run a little faster. Looks like the rain's coming in, but I'd rather have the rain than the dust storms. All right, I got to get this first. Got to get the seal in first. There we go. Hey, Wayne, how are you, man? Yeah, I'll only hit the like button if RP notices me. I noticed you. Hey, Merst, how are you? Why do I have to enter my email and password to join the Discord? Because I think you set up your own Discord. You have to have a Discord account and then you join other people's Discord. So if you don't have a Discord, like my Discord, you don't have to have a password or anything like that to get into it. You do have to have a phone number to chat in my Twitch. That prevents bots. So you do have to have a verified phone number to participate in chat. But as far as my Discord, I don't think so. And the other thing about my Discord, guys, is anything you want to know about it. If you have any questions about it, you really need to ask my grandson Trill, because he set it up. Now, why isn't this gonna... Let me see. I think I gotta get up here. Haven't been on this map in a few minutes. There we go. That's why I don't get rid of the tent. Like, remember, I always have to stand on the tent to finish this job. DB, how you doing, man? Yeah, my grandson is my techie. That's 100%. Now I can answer basic questions. And it's not like I can't do it. He's just the one that set it up for me. So he's got control of the guts. I'm the boss, but he's the guts. All right, got rid of that. I need to pick this up. And we'll put that over here. It says invalid invite. TJ, can you throw an invite out there? Oh, she already did. Thank you, Tej. Oh my God, listen to that rain. Guys, let me know if that's okay. That rain is loud for me. No, I don't have a raincoat, man. My grandson is in his 20s. It's Trill. Trill on the Discord. He's Trill KM on Twitch. You're off to Oregon? Dude, enjoy it. I loved it. I absolutely loved Oregon. My wife's uncle lives there. Right, let me get the gas can right here. I gotta go get some gas for this thing. And then I don't know. Sometimes I think I might want to keep this, and then sometimes I think I might not. Come on, controller. There we go. Oh. It's either rain or it's dust. You're in the UK for now. Your fiance lives in Oregon. Yeah, we're my wife's family's right around the Vancouver. There's a Vancouver, Oregon, not to be confused with Canada. I'm gonna have to put up with some rain at the beginning here, guys, unfortunately. All right. All right, I got that. Okay. Thought I wanted to go that way, but I want to go this way. Still the worst driving game in the world. You don't buy this game for its driving, that's for sure. Don't ever do that. Don't ever buy this game thinking that you're gonna have a pleasant driving experience, because you will not. You'll be getting the drive from hell each and every time. Oh, there's a bear. Right there, there's the bear. Stay away from him. Oh, I don't want to see her. Wrong lady. Wrong road. Hold on. Going somewhere else. Took a wrong turn. It's that bear. There he is. I'll show you a pretty easy way to kill him. You just get on top of your ATV. Animals are confused by the ATV. At least they have been so far. There was an oil spot there. Did you spot one? You spotted an oil spot over by the old lady? All right, I need some money to get going, so this is how I start every single one of my playthroughs. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Thank you, Steve. I am the master of straight lines in this game. And I don't know how that happened. but it is a thing. Okay, one of these is the map. Which one of these buttons is the map? Oh, this one. So here. I want to go right there. All right, if you don't know where to go to get the one piece here, as long as you always follow this right here, you'll always find it. Go. That's my stop rock. That's what I use to stop forward momentum. It's just my stop rock. Things acting all funky. Hey, 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 ho, ho, ho. This wasn't this high before. This one, it's like one of the easiest ones to find, but for some reason I always kind of like, I know it's not over there. I think it's over here, maybe. Yep, right here. All right, I always try to, like, every time remember, like, where I run to the gas station, like from that camper right there. So I guess these rocks are probably the best things to look for right here. This would be a good landmark to remember, those rocks. All right, let's grab that right there. This next one's a bitch to find. I do have a kind of an eye thing that I tried to set up, just like I did with this one. Well, this did work. I mean, it didn't take me directly to it, but it took me close enough. $5K and what chest? Is there a chest on this map? I'm on the original map. I've never seen that before. What chest has 5K in it on this map? Oops. Oh, we're all British in the beginning, yeah. But what chest, Wayne? What chest are you talking about? That I don't think they didn't put that. Is I've never had a 5K chest on the original map. Where's the oil spot at? By the way, I didn't even know the old lady had an oil. I didn't even know she had an oil thing near her. I don't see any oil over here. Outside the fence on the side. Here, let me get this on. Outside the fence. I know one thing, she has a bear around here. Not outside her fence, not on her land, right? Anyway, let me go get this next piece. Wrong way again. Oh, God, I haven't driven in this game in so long. Especially when I get, like, in a hurry. I just want to get this piece so I can grab this cash. And I got to start cutting some wood, and I got to lay down my first fence piece. There it is. I actually do want to go this way. This is where the other piece is. All right, so let me see. I've got a tree that I like to use as a marker. So there's the old man's place right there. Let me get out. So, like, I designated one of these trees. And I'm not sure if it's this. No, it's by some trees. There he is. All right, oh, this is the tree. I'm never going to remember this one. This is the one I always think I'm going to use as my marker. Right here. There's no way. Can I ever use that again? No, not really. I guess that's about the easiest way to do it, is know approximately where it is. That's some nice, beautiful blue water. I'd like to dive in there right now and take a dip. It's so hot where I'm at right now. All right, there's my knife. All right, let me go get my cash. Yeah, you never drive in this game. You just survive in this game. You survive crashes. Listen, like, it has no grip. Look. This thing just does not grip. That's why I don't do the farming in the game, because it doesn't drive well. I think I've farmed once in this game the whole time I've ever played it. I've never farmed more than once. I farmed just to do it and to put it on like a video. But I hated every minute of it. Because the way I look at it, if you're going to farm, that's what Farming Simulator's all about. If you're going to ranch, then that's what this is all about. And never shall the two meet. God, that's an invisible rock. Okay. How embarrassing. I hit absolutely nothing. And it was like hitting a wall. All right, where's this guy's ranch over here? Make sure I go to the right place here. Is he up here? No, he's the other way. I know where he is. I got it. God, I got so used to the DLC map, how easy it is to navigate that. A gold bar? I've never gotten a gold bar, and I've never gotten $5,000 in this map. I've only gotten the Ancients quest that we're about to produce right here. I hope I'm close enough. Yeah, here you go. All right, awesome. There's 2,500. That's enough. I mean, I don't know. Is there... I've never known there's a gold bar in this map. Is the other map bigger, you think? The DLC map? Is the Southwest map larger? It might be, right? Because it has more ranches on it. It has more places to buy ranches. I find it easier to get around, though, for some reason. I just got tired of the sandstorms, so I'm back over here for this build, for this new build. We're going to be on this map. A lot of people, if they have the game, they don't actually have the DLC because the DLC costs money. And I don't blame people for not wanting to pay for another, for what should have been free. Honestly, right? Should have been a free update. Shouldn't have been a paid DLC. All right, so I still have some stuff that I've got to knock down. But I did want to get this stuff done. So let's get out, and I'm going to have to continue breaking stuff here. This goes away pretty quickly. Got to get all of this and this. This, and this. Yeah, I find no good use for this thing. I do enjoy blowing it up like this, though. I think it should, yeah, it disappears. All right, do I have everything? Just have to get this one down here. Are the chickens dead yet? Unfortunately, the chickens get euthanized. All right, they're still living. I don't know for how long. But they're still living. This is the last thing we got to get rid of. All right. Takes care of that. All right, so this design, I guess I can't move. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I thought I can move the map. All right, the road comes in here. This is all the building area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to square this off right here. Okay. This is going to be how I'm going to like figure out how much land I have and what I want to do with it. So I think what I'm going to do, the road comes in at kind of an angle. I can always replace this. I'm going to keep it for right now, but I can build something different here for an entrance. The road comes in here, and then your land goes like that. Okay. So, I'm going to get out the blueprint. And miscellaneous, first of all. There we go. All right, now going to be planting a bunch of blueprints just to get an outline of my land and then how I want to start and how I want it to finally look. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide it. I'm going to divide it right here. Just like this. All right, so now, this is temporary right now, but this is just going to kind of help me decide how I want to do things. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to straighten that out. Hold on. To my thing. There we go. All right, so this is just going to be I'm going to kind of find center. So if I look at this right now, it's pretty much following the road. Oops. that one. Put that one. So I'm just using this. Think of the map right now in my mind as a compass. And I'm just going to like split this land just like this. And I'm going to find out where my land ends as well. But the nice thing about this is these blueprints are free. And, you know, you can use them to kind of just plot some grids, get an idea of how you want to start laying things out. You know, it's a little overwhelming when it's just flat, you know, bare land. But basically, like I said, I should be just splitting this map right now, and I am. You can see where my marker is, where I am on the map. Right, and this land goes back quite a bit. I've never seen anybody build their ranches this far back. But this is going to give us, let's call this the equator of the map right now. Thank you, Claudius, I appreciate it. Yeah, Pearl, it'd be nice if they gave you roads, but they don't. This is, you know, what I always try to do on my playthrough when I'm starting up a new ranch is, first of all, I'm bound to the game, what the game has to offer. Now, the other thing about this is in the next update, in the fall update, not only is the economy going to change, in other words, if you flood the market with one item, that item's going to, you know, soon not be worth the same amount of money. They're going to add more decorations and some more building pieces. So I'm going to be careful with how much I build, because just in case they add some stuff that I like. But that's it. This land ends right here. Okay? That's it. So, this is a straight line right now from the road. And like I said, these are just blueprints. They're temporary. This is how I'm going to decide and plot where the mass of this design is going to reside. So, yeah, we went pretty far into the map. Our chickens are right over there. So at this point, what I want to do is kind of like find my center, which this could be the center easily right now. Let me move this around. Yeah, this looks good. So this is going to be my center point. All right, so let's get a straight line going, and we need 18 clicks to do that. Just got to make sure I see which way they're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, that way. And then we will do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so now we have a true, you know what I'm saying here, right? A true straight line going one way, and now we're going to have a true straight line going the other way. And like I said, this is just to help me visualize where, oh God, I hate when I put it down and I'm not supposed to. There we go. Snap. Snap. There we go. All right. This tree might be in the way, so let's go ahead and get rid of the tree. Right. One of the things that a few of the beginners have asked me is, how do you get the axe? The axe is automatic. You just walk up to the tree and you have an axe. Right? You just put your hand on. You have an invisible axe somehow. But I had a person go, I don't know how to equip my axe. And I said, just walk up to the tree. It will magically come out. All right, so we are going to have to get rid of these chickens. All right, the chickens have died of natural causes. I am not guilty of any crimes. They just happen to die. Not much I can do about it. All right. I don't know if I can put them in the basket. I cannot. I can put them in a cooler, but I can't put them in a basket. All right, remember I got chickens there, guys. All right, here we go. All right, now why? Oh, there's poop there. That's why. Hold on. Got to get rid of the poop. You believe that poop will stop you from building? Learn something new every single time I play this game. Well, like I said, my whole ambition for this build is to create a build that will let me do a little bit of everything. So the max amount of cows I'm going to have for this is 3. There'll be some pigs. There'll be some steers. There'll be some sheep. There'll be some goats. There'll be a little bit of everything. Because everything will be worth something, especially if you flood the market with one item over another. So we're going to prepare for a balanced economy. And you're probably going like, what the hell is this guy doing? Why is he doing all this? Well, I'm doing all this because this is how I get my lines straight. This is how I work. I work off of... All right, that's it for the land. That's as far as... Look at how much land you get, though. You get a boatload of land here. Now, I think it's heavier on this side, and it's a little more shallow on this side. All right, and then at this point, or once I get this laid down, then I can start to look and see where I want to start building my foundations, my first... my first workstation, because I build all my workstations by hand, as you know. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the blueprint. It costs you nothing. It's a great way to visualize. You can pretty much build the whole thing before you put one piece of wood down. But I want to get all sides covered here, and this should be it. Shouldn't go any further. Yep, that's it. All right, so basically right now I have this land divided up right here. North, south, west, east, if we call this north. All right, we're about right here in the middle. So at this point, I just need to decide how far in I want to come in before we start seeing any signs of life. Because I am going to get rid of this. And like I said, it would be nice to have some roads. But I don't know. I think I might build something where like I use these right here and build like a double fenced road that's 2 fences wide. I don't know. I've never done that where I've corralled it. I think I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to keep it pretty open. But anyway, we have all kinds of places here we can start. So I can actually start right around in here. This is probably about as far back as I want to go. A world grid in the game? I wish there was too, but there isn't. What are you asking, Dragon? What will replenish? The trees? Once you take down a tree, you've taken it down. You can regrow trees, though. Hey, Lieutenant Aaron. Oh, the sheep update is awesome. While asleep, I had nothing to do with those chickens dying, and you know it. I was not anywhere near those chickens. For the economy update, hold on, let me get back to that. I think the prices, basically, Dragon, what they're talking about is if you keep hammering blue cheese, and say blue cheese, let's just make up a number. Say a cooler of blue cheese will get you $1,000. If you keep delivering blue cheese, then that cooler will start to devalue. So if it was 1,000 at its highest point, oversaturating the market with blue cheese with the new update will cause that cheese to go down. Hey, Carol, how are you? I'm going to have a fun time with this one, Carol, because I'm going to build it very compactly so that we can do a little bit of everything in the day. That's the goal, is to make it so you can start. I'm going to have honey and everything. I'm going to add everything because everything has a value now. I don't know. Well, I don't know. If I come across a oil patch, I might do it. Zachariah, how are you, man? Good to see you. Crimson, good to see you. They're trying to control players from taking like 50 or 100 coolers of anything at one time. That could be. That could very well be. All right, let me get some building done here. All right, there's my entrance. So, what I'm thinking of a platform system. Now, each of the platforms are going to serve a purpose. Now, all of them will be connected so that you can move from one work area to the next. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is if I want to do it in a square so that all four sides of this build are productive. I got potato chip on my microphone, and that is not going to, it's not going to work, man. That's going to aggravate me. There, it's gone. Never mind. All right, sorry, thought out loud there for a second. All right, so this middle fence, I'm good. I'm happy with this middle fence right here. So I am going to take and I am going to start my dairy right in this area right here. All right, so that fence is solid now. We're ready to go. Let me go get my ATV. Let me get my chicken meat. I do have some money, so I am going to invest. Excuse me, I'm going to invest in a saw. I'm not going to use the old saw. So what I think I'm going to do, once this controller gets hooked up, is I'm going to take the saw and sell it, and I'm going to buy 2 good saws and another gas can to start. So we're going to get rid of this. I got these logs. I'll take care of them later. I don't know if I can sell this, but I really don't need it. I've never actually used it or needed it in any kind of playthrough. I'm just going to bring this stuff just in case I can sell this stuff, which would be awesome if I could. I think bees are much easier to find on this map. I really do. It might be because I know where most of the bee spawns are on this map. There's like 3 or 4 key locations. All right, we're heading down to the hardware store, and God, I hope the bear isn't down here, especially at night. And I don't like playing this game in the middle of the night because you can't see anything, and I like you guys to be able to see everything. And I haven't saved yet, so if I die, it's just like starting over. I mean, I've had this bear right outside the door here before. You know, literally, like right on this fence and then right outside that door. I haven't had him walk in here yet. And I still don't understand why they can't put lights in this place, but whatever. All right, I want to sell. Oh, good. I could sell everything. Awesome. That's what I want to do. Sell all. Excuse me. And I want to get 2 of these. Gonna get a sleeping bag. Where's the gas can? Right here. 1 of these. That'll be it for right now. So I'm gonna spend half of the money that I have. And then I think what I'm gonna do is for my passive income, I'm gonna get 1B thing going. Because if you do about 10 jugs of honey, that's about $3,000. So it's actually, I think be honest with you, I think the honey a little harder to get going. Not harder to get going. You have to do a little more searching for it. God, do I have a helmet? Yeah, I do. There we go. You have to do more searching for the honey, but I think it's a better passive income than the oil, because it's like more ranching. You know what I mean? The oil kind of pulls me out of the ranch vibe and puts me more into like an oil guy vibe. That would be an actually cool game, though. An oil, like a Texas oil ranch simulator game where you go and find oil, you know, through exploration and like doing stuff to the land, like try to find it and then build oil rigs. We're gonna go to sleep. I hate the nighttime in this game. We're gonna go to sleep. Not gonna put you guys through this. Not gonna happen, man. You guys don't deserve this. It's darker than the inside of your hat. Let's save the game. There we go. Let's wake up. All right, awesome. All right, now we can see what we're doing. All right, so should have brought this. That was dumb. Should have brought the chickens. Okay, I got one more thing I need to do. And then I'm going to get to chopping and to producing some wood here. It takes care of the chicken. I've already used a ton of gas. All right, let's get up here. Thing is, if you need more money, you can always repeat. You gonna jump out in front of me, dear? You can always repeat the Ancients quest. You can do the Ancients quest more than once. So that's a quick 2,500 bucks, which is probably why I won't be doing oil. Only because I can let that quest reset. I want to get some gas in this can before I start cutting wood, so I have two cans of fuel. All right, how much money do I have right now? I have 2,000. Need one more thing. One more thing. I should have thought of this when I was already down here, but it did not. We're going to have to get the log carrier. Log carrier is going to be very valuable in the beginning of the game here. Because I remember having to haul logs without a log carrier. And this is going to be much better. Also going to grab a cooler just in case I have to shoot some deer. Always good to have at least one cooler at the start of the game, so we'll add a cooler. And where's our log carrier? Right there, log trailer. It's only $500. That's absolutely perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I wish you could hook them up in tandem. You know what I mean? Like hook another one up back here. So I could have two log carriers. At least they made that log carrier very affordable. Glad they did that. Glad it's not out of reach at the beginning of the game, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Hey, Black Wolf, how are you, man? Anastasia, how are you? How's everybody doing? Oh, hello from Romania. Awesome. I got Anastasia here from Ukraine. I've got Black Wolf from Romania. Yeah. I love it when you come in, Anastasia. All right, let me throw these logs in the log carrier. Hey, Gamble 028, thank you for the follow on the Twitch side. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you. Really helps out, guys. The old man's preparing to retire this year. I'm going to need your support. All right, let's clear some trees. I'm going to clear this group right here. Oh man, God, I hope the war will end too. I got the chicken meat, Dragon. Hey, John. Thank you, man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. So that blue fence that you guys see right there that's at the start of this, at the opening of the mouth right there, this will all go away. Unless I need it for something, I keep it right now in case I need it as an anchor point to get another straight line that might connect to something that's going on that I'm going to start over here. But eventually that'll go away. But like I said, the blueprints are free. Might as well use them. They help me out quite a bit when I'm trying to plan, you know, plan my my ranch. Oh my God. God. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop it. Stop it already. The log carrier, absolutely. But I'm greedy. I want it to hold more than 36 logs. I think that's what it holds. Let me see. Hold on. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 36. It's a 36 log carrier. I didn't even need to count. It says it when you mouse over it. I'm greedy. I want one that carries more. 36 logs. My builds take more than 36 logs. All right, so I need 3 more. Let me see this tree right here. Oh. That should be, well, that's 4 of them. How long will I continue with this one? This is going to go for, like, this one is in prep for the fall update. It's going to be all live. I'm going to come on here and play a couple of hours every time I play it. But it's the whole process for this one, the whole thought. It's going to be a slow moving series, obviously, because the updates that I'm anticipating are coming in the fall. We are now in summer. I wanted to get some kind of foundation going for when the economy changes in the next patch. And I was thinking of a design. And I said, let's just start the design now. You guys will know, you know, I mean, it's, we'll get a handful of plays in here. Trust me. And then the update will come and we'll see a lot more of it. I need my own forest. Well, at some point I start making enough money where I could just buy the lumber. I eventually stop producing lumber like this. But again, and I have that time because they haven't changed the economy yet. I can still. Oh, thank you, Alexander. I'm going to go with Alexander. I don't think I can. I don't think I can get the rest of that. Thank you, Alexander. I appreciate it. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Yeah, you can plant trees, John, later. That's one of the nice things about the game. And also right now, I'm not beholden to the economy. The economy's not going to change until the fall. So I can milk the economy to help get builds up and going. In other words, once I get 3 cows and I get my first dairy, let me get this going. Get that going. And like I said, tonight we're just starting. Tonight we're just going to get some basic foundation And I want to get the, I always start with cows anyway, so I'm going to get my new design for my dairy, which is based on my old design, but smaller. Like I said, this is going to be a smaller footprint. You're not going to spend all day milking cows. I'm going to have 3 cows to milk. That's going to give me 2 buckets of milk a day to produce cheese, and then I'm going to have some pigs. I'm going to have everything, but I'm going to have small quantities that allow me to, handle everything. And as this design evolves, my hopes and dream for this is that we can do everything in the same area. And I'm kind of hoping that a square walk-around platform with different workstations going north, south, east, and west are going to accommodate, again, all subject to change depending on whether my theories work out and I have to adapt. But that's what I'm going in with. I don't know why I was running around. I think that was my ADHD. You don't have to run around. You can just stand like this. John, have you had a glitch and can be on an island in the lake? No, I haven't had that glitch. I've had other glitches, but I haven't had a teleport glitch like that. In the early days of the game, there was a rubber band glitch where if you exited your vehicle, you could be shot across the property. But I have not been in one place and all of a sudden ended up on the island in the middle of the lake. That sounds like fun, actually. To be honest with you, I kind of would like that to happen to me at least once. All right, that gives me, I need 1. Yeah. All right, let's see here. So I'm going to be building outwards this way. Get a little more fencing in here. I didn't pick up enough of those planks. All right. This is the hard part. I think that's close enough. Can I get a frame up? If I can get a frame up, I'm good. Nope, I can't get the frame up. All right, I can get the frame this way. I got to come out a little bit more for the frame. This is all, you do all this by eye. Unfortunately, there is no easy way to do this. You just have to do what you got to do. It's all by eye. There's no snapping. It's just doing what I'm doing right now. Figuring out how much room I need against the wall, and as long as I get it somewhat even and straight, I'm happy. That can be absolutely okay as long as I have an even as you can get line here, and I really don't like that line, so I'll get rid of it. Now the other thing I like to do is I'll go like this. I'll grab an let me see, let me grab this vehicle. I might be able to do it with the vehicle. So if you can get yourself up higher than the land, like, I think what I want to do is get this. First of all, I got to get in this view so I can see what the hell I'm doing. And I want to go like this. This. All right, that's good. I see I can do this. You can come in. You can kind of see if you're straight. Like this. I can move the. Don't want to do that. Let me get back up here. Just want to come over just a little bit. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now come in. And if I'm straight to the eye that way, and then push out and try to keep straight. And don't cough and screw it up. I got this same amount of green coming through here. Push it straight out. I know. Is this not crazy to have to build like this? All right. Let me see how this looks. That looks good. All right. I can live with that. Got a nice straight line there. I mean, you know, you can only get so perfect, guys. You know what I'm saying? The next test is, as long as this next piece attaches, I'm golden. So, as long as this attaches here, and here, and here, and here. Look at that, just like that. And that closes the gap. You see what I mean? Because you need that gap, because that's going to hang over right there. All right, so that's excellent. I'm on my way. That's the hardest part of me getting my everything I do. That piece right there is everything. Okay? Take it for what it is, guys. The height is fine. I like the height. The cows cannot get up there, but you can jump up there, which is nice. And now we got a nice straight. You check it out here. Look, it's nice and straight. Looks good. All right. All right, so this is going to be the first building. And I'm looking at a 3-cow system. 1, 2, 3. Right? So they're going to be right there. So I can put these right here. I can build this out. Because I'm also going to have the where you cure the cheese and all of that is going to be here as well. I am going to get rid of this one because I don't need it. And let me get into this view. But, you know, you guys let me know what you think of that. I mean, this is the biggest question I get all the time. How do I get that first piece in? And I hope this answers it. This is the other thing I wanted to do with this series is just like have time to like lay it down in real time for you guys and kind of just show you how I kind of use what the game gives me. And that's about as that is one of the straightest ones I've ever done. That's one of the straightest ones I've ever done. It is. Thank you. Thank you. That's one of the straightest ones I've ever done, man. Yeah, you got to get this point straight. Exactly. Once you've got this down, you're good. If you keep everything connected to this. And even if you don't want to keep it connected, you can still connect it with a blueprint, right? Spaces. Say I don't want everything touching each other. Say for whatever reason, I want separate buildings for everything. This is easy to do now, as long as we work against this, you know, this line. Because this game doesn't give us any way to plot anything. We had to make our own plot. So I hope this helps. All of the new people that are kind of just getting back into it now because the updates are coming and everything. I hope this helps you guys. I do want to put some more fencing up here real quick. 2, 3, 4, just on this side right here. That way I got an even amount of fencing there. All right, so now I got to think about what I'm doing here. So I'm going to have 3 cows. And we'll be attaching we'll be putting a pen here. We're going to freehand a pen outside here for the cows. I just want to take a quick look and figure out how much room I'm going to need. I'm going to need milking room. I'm going to need processing room. Like I said, everything's going to be tight. Everything's going to be small and compact. So let's bring this out a couple of more foundations at least. Okay, and then what I think we'll do is we'll fill these foundations in because they're all good. They're solid. They're going to be the anchor for just about everything we do now in this build here. So yeah, for your answer, the series, I'm going to play it continuously right now. Once a week. It's going to stay in the rotation. So I have a 6-day streaming schedule. Obviously, the weekends we're going to be here longer. I may switch this over to the weekend for a Saturday, like every other Saturday for you guys. So those of you that are, need a little more time to get here to watch this, Saturday might be a better day for you guys. And also I can go longer. I can do 4 hours on a Saturday versus 2 hours on a work night. But we'll get it going tonight because this is what I felt like doing. And guys, this is what my channel's all about. I play games to be happy. I don't play games to be frustrated. I don't play games to make myself in a worse mood than I was when I started. So my channel is just about gameplay, and I'm just going to play whatever I want to play whenever I want to play it. And if you guys want to hang out and share that with me, you are always going to be welcome. But for those of you, wondering how far this series will go, like I said, I will drop wood for you. I'll do everything it takes to entertain you. I'm going to keep this wood over here. It's going to go, like I said, it's going to pick up even more when the new update comes out, but this is in preparation for the update. So, yeah, on again, off again, depending on what needs to be done and how close we are to the update. And also, it depends on, does anybody even care about this anymore? Are people going to watch this? So, a lot of factors go into this YouTube and Twitch and stuff, my friends. But I think we're gonna be able to complete this without any problem. I think there'll be enough interest. I'm gonna go get some more trees, which is why we start with the log carrier. Thank you, Dragon. I appreciate it. I have content creators that I just enjoy watching too. One of my favorite content creators is a survival gamer from New Jersey by the name of Glock 9. He has an adult channel. Glock's a character. And I know what it's like when a content creator that you like doesn't finish a project. I try to finish all my projects. And like Glock would play the game, like he's known for Ark. Some of you may know who Glock is. You may have seen his content. He's really known for Ark and 7 Days to Die and stuff like that. But he played Grounded once. And I remember, I'm like, oh my God, Glock is going to play Grounded. And I think he played like four videos. And I'm like, when are you going to, God damn it, dude. When are you going to finish Grounded? So I get it. But this series, it will go to its completion, but its completion is hinged on the update coming in the fall. If that makes sense. I hope it does. And like I said, we got 5 other games to play besides this one in between. Or at least I do. Because I have to, like I said, I got to be having fun, man. If I ain't having fun, then the stream sucks. End of story. Who wants to watch a cranky old dude playing that's not having fun with what he's doing? Nobody. Not me. I don't want to see that crap. I want to see somebody enthusiastic, trying to, share some cool tips and tricks, if I know them. This is the only game I have, like, tips and tricks for. Most of the other games I play, I'm looking for tips and tricks. God, I love this log carrier now, man. I'm telling you, this has made starting up a ranch so much nicer. Totally. Woo. I like to see if I can pop them like that. I like to have fun with the, what is this called? The physics? Physics of the game. I'm very excited to get another design down. See, I like the designing of it. For me, I can keep fresh with the game as long as I can keep coming up with some, like, ranch design ideas. And they're all predicated on my life, my whole life's journey where I worked in a slaughterhouse when I was 18 years old. Did you guys know that? I've slaughtered cattle. All right. I was all of 110 pounds. 18 years old out of high school. Working in a meat packing plant in Chicago, Illinois. Well, geez, RP, how the hell did that happen to you? Oh, this is full, by the way. No, I got some more. I thought it was, I didn't think it was taking the logs. Well, I'll tell you how that happened. When I got out of high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. All right. Now, this is 1976, mind you. Got to keep that in mind. I was the bicentennial year when I graduated high school. It was, a country's birthday. So we had the bicentennial yearbook and the bicentennial this and the bicentennial that. And I didn't know what I wanted to do. I should have got into computers. We actually had some form of computing even back then. It was very, 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 very beginning stages. And none of us knew what the hell it was about. So not a lot of us signed up for any kind of classes that involved that. But I was kind of just bumming around. There's a lot of factories where I lived, so I was like, well, I'll just probably grab a gig at a factory until I can figure out what I want to do. And my neighbor that lived right behind me, who was good friends with my mom, was a USDA meat inspector, right? And my mom's like, get him a job at the slaughterhouse so that he hates it and wants to do something. And because this dude was an FDA inspector, he could just go to the job site and say, hire this guy. And that's what they did. That's what I did. Because my mom wanted me to, like, get pissed off. I ended up working there for 2 years. I started on the washing stand, and I ended up working at the very kill, in the kill alley. I was fourth in line after they drop them with the stun gun. I had to take the heads off, put a number. I had a number system that hanged on me, like 001 times 2, 001, 001. You peel it off from the bottom, put one number on the body, one number on the head, then put the head on a rack behind you. So I'd have to put my 2 fingers under the cow's chin and lift it out, and then cut this off right here, and it would drop. Then I'd swing it and put it on a rack behind me. And the number system was, if something like one of the cows had a disease or something, then the USDA inspector could locate the head if he found something wrong with the body later on down the line. But yeah, we've done some things. Been some places, done some things. That's all I could tell you. All right, I ran out of gas. Nope, this has got gas. Okay. All right, let me get going here. Oh, come on, man. You're not going? There you go. All right, I want to get a lot of this foundation up if I can. Yeah, well, you know, my mom thought, I remember the first night I came home, man. I came home. I had like these rubber boots that went up to your knees that they gave you, brown boots that were loose and went up to your knees and had yellow tips. You had to buy them too. And oh, by the way, them boots were $15 back then. And that came out of my $4 an hour paycheck. I forgot all about that, man. I actually had to pay for them damn boots. And back then they were $15. Yeah, so I'd come home, man, and like the first day, I worked the high wash stand. I wasn't in that area that I just described to you until much later. When I first got in there, I was just washing the top part of it. And that particular job was done right after this German fellow who was about 5 foot tall, built like a barrel. This guy was like he was like built like a barrel with tiny little legs. And his job was to stand on a little lift. That this thing had like a little elevator. It took him up high enough to get above the cow, and he had his area. When the cow slides in, a set of locks would push the cow's legs open, and he had a chainsaw on a wire, and he'd hit an elevator and go up, and he'd take that chainsaw and go right down the back of the spine and split that into 2 pieces. And those pieces are the pieces that you would see in the Rocky movie when Rocky was working out in the movie and he was pounding on the sides of beef. That's where that happened. And then around the corner it got weighed, and then it came to me, and I had to wash the top of it and push it off to the next section. And then it got a cheesecloth on it after the guy next to me washed the bottom. Then he pushed it over to the guy with the cheesecloth, And then they pushed it into the cooler, and then they roll it, and then it becomes your steak. I just took myself down my slaughterhouse memory lane days. Very, very appropriate for this game. So yeah, the stun gun in this game, yeah. I've never used it. I never used the stun gun. That was a guy by the name of George. That was his job, an old guy. Well, like my age now, but I was like 18. So George was probably about the age I am right now, 67, 68, or maybe younger because he had a hard life. And he looked older than he was. But that job was his and his alone, and when he retired, he taught that job to his son. His son came in and started to be his apprentice. And this is a funny story, but it's not a funny story, and it's absolutely the truth. But his son shot his dad in the ass with that stun gun during his training. I remember very clearly standing on my, because I was on the high, I'm doing the high wash there. So I had like an overview of the whole floor. And old George come hobbling down with his hand on his hip, just above his ass, just below his hip. Blood coming out of there, and his son going, "I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad." I'm like, what? What just happened? Everybody's like, George's son just shot him. I'm like, okay, that just happened. All right, so I got to get my frame up here. There we go. I know, right? These are true stories, guys. I bullshit you not. This is the joy of an old streamer. I got a lot of stories. Lived a lot of life. I've done a lot of things. I really have. Before I ended up doing what I, do now, which is photography. Oh, speaking of photography, guys, I just want to let you know. Hi, Juicer. Juicer just came in. I just want to let you guys know, if you're a subscriber, if you've given me a subscription on the Twitch side, I got subscriber badges now. And what I did was I don't have a custom one yet. Eventually, I think I'll get a custom one. We'll see how it goes. But since I'm into photography and that's kind of like what I do for my job, your subscriber badges are cameras. You're welcome. You now have subscriber badges. Check them out. I've been doing stuff, trying to get this Twitch thing going. Trying to be like the kids, you know what I'm saying? Get all the cool, groovy stuff going on. All right, I'm still not sure how wide I want this. I'm going to have 3 cows. And those 3 cows are going to be here. So, I think what I want to do is I think I want to get my corrals done. And see if I can get these put in without any problem. Sometimes I can get lucky. All right, so you do want to have a little air when you do this. You don't want to, you can do this, but I've found that trying to connect it to the other side makes it a little bit hard. So what I do is I start here. And like I said, you just want to try to get as straight as you can. And I don't know if that's straight, but I'm going to take a look. So this is going to be trial and error, no matter how you do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the trial and error part of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Now, if I did that right, just so you know, let's see here. I had it. I shouldn't have cocked it. I shouldn't have cocked it. All right. Now let's close this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I'm going to tell you that I can live with that. Okay? Now, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Got to do that over. If you mess up, just start over. Grab another fence, because you want it to go right in, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There. Now, since I already have 18, I can go like this. See that? Now I'll go ahead and make my last straight piece. My last straight piece. So yeah, that worked out fine. Now this fence right here, I think it's a little lower. And this one seems like it's a little lower. So I've got to fix this. I don't like that. The height looks a little weird. So the nice thing is now that I have this, right? I can go ahead and I can like take this off and go ahead and put another fence on here. And basically just, well, oh, it's actually not going to do it like that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Won't snap on me. Damn it. Won't even snap on this end, will you? Nope. All right, I have to put it like this. I want it a little lower. What do I need to lower it? Q and E. There we go. That's what I wanted. Nope. All right. Start over. Got to get this right. Got to get this first one in here right. I want them all the same height. Somehow they got to be different heights. I don't know why. That looks good. Go ahead and make the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then you can go like that. There we go. First one in. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now, why does that look like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. Oh, I see why. I see why. You guys get to see all the stuff that you don't normally see. Even that. Okay, ding dong. You want to put that back? Thank you. Good deal, pal. Good deal. There we go. All right. It's getting dark. Gonna have to probably go to sleep at 2000 to finish this in the day. But I got to get this first one done. Sometimes I luck out and I can like get a piece of fence. If I get this piece thrown in correctly. Let me see if I can get it on this side. Now, I actually was really, really good this time about getting it even. But just out of curiosity, I got to see something here because sometimes this works. I'll show you what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, sometimes I can do this and use this as a guide, but not today. Not today. I made this too tight here. Yeah, look at that. It's perfect, though. It's absolutely perfect. It is right where it needs to be. I've just got to get this first one in correctly, and sometimes it's easier to do it. This is, like I said, this is all like pure lining it up. All right, I'm not going to do it at night. Let's go 2000. I can go to sleep. Got a sleeping bag right here. Here, let me see what's going on here. There we go. Yeah, I can't see. I got to see what I'm doing. So this part, you know, is just pretty much going to be eyeballing it in there. But if you do it right, I forgot, I try to do it this way too. So just walk it up. And it's going to be like whatever you feel is straight. I don't think it's going to be perfect, but I think we can get it a little bit better than what I had it. All right, that's crawling up. That's what I want it to do. Crawl up, then down, click. They cannot get through that gap right there, so I'm fine with that gap. Sometimes you got to live with a little bit of a gap there. But I just want to see how even it is once I come around completely like this. Like, that is starting to veer off. So it's still a little bit cocky. So, you know what we can do? I got an idea. Check this out. I bet this will help us get closer. Let me turn this off, get a brand new piece. Brand new piece. And now I'll like, right now it's like flat against this. All right. So we'll do this. If I can stop hitting the wrong damn buttons. I'm trying to hit my W. All right, so if I go like this, so that's kind of like mushed against there. You follow what I'm saying? So now if we use our 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And if I wasn't standing so close, that'll actually work. So how can I do that where my body isn't this close to it? Hey, Tori, 1856. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome. As long as it's halfway straight and I get a a decent straight line, I think this is going to be a little better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I think this is going to work just fine. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That looks good. That looks good. I think I got it. I got it good enough. Like, guys, you're not going to get it perfect. Like I said, it's just not going to happen. But you can get pretty close to perfect. And I think I did. See how this connects. One. Get this straight. Make sure you're straight. Yep, you're straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is that straight? That is straight. Okay, that is much more acceptable. That looks a lot better. Yes, we're done. We got it. We got it. We just got to get this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. All right, that I can live with. What do you guys think? Much better, yes? And you guys see what I did to accomplish this? It was just trial and error until we got that one piece in there straight enough. And that's good, man. That is good. All right, that is good. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And put on a gate. Should be able to get another gate in here. I might have to wait until I build these out before I can put those gates on. But they should snap. Shouldn't be any problem. All right, so this is the beginning of the dairy. Go ahead and throw the boards in here. Boom. All right, now I should be able to get it to snap, hopefully. Yep. There we go. I have been having a blast, Carol, with Car Dealer. I just did Car Dealer yesterday. There is a, I do have a video from yesterday on the channel. We played for 2.5 hours yesterday. I'm trying to get to level 10 so that I can upgrade the showroom one more time. I'm actually finishing that series, guys. And yes, the junkyard update, fantastic. Love it. Had a blast yesterday actually playing it. Got a lot done too yesterday. I want to finish the beginning of this dairy, guys, and then we're going to hold it up right there. And then I will, like I said, I will be back. I will be back. We are going to play this. So probably work this in. Let's see, what is today? Wednesday? Thursday, I'm gonna be playing. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Crosswinds because I have put the map together. I got a piece of the map that tells me where the lost cargo is. It's actually a pirate encampment. I don't believe the lost cargo is going to be there, but that's where the story's taking us, and I'd like to take you guys there tomorrow. It's marked on the map, and I've been not playing the game because I actually want to have you guys along with me when I go check this part of the game out, so that we can all see what the hell's happening with this very strange pirate survival game where we have a storyline driven narrative that's keeping us focused on trying to find an artifact that was stolen from us. Like I said, right now I'm at the point where I've put together the map that supposedly locates this cargo, but it can't be that easy, right? There's no way we're going to just find the cargo. It's going to be part of the story. We're going to get there, probably going to have to fight some pirates. We might be able to find the doctor's equipment that he's looking for. That might be part of it. I'm figuring that's probably what we're going to get done, is we're going to get some dead pirates, some loot, and the doctor's equipment, and then another part of the story saying that whatever this is we're looking for is no longer here, and that it's been moved. So-and-so has it, or something like that. It's usually how it goes. No way this early into that game I've found the lost cargo, which is the main quest, by the way. So, yeah. Want to see what happens. I like pirate survival games. This got awesome ship battles. I did do a little ship battling, but I don't have enough ammo. It's got a great battle system on the sea. It's a lot of fun, but I only had 4 cannons when I engaged in it. So I was like, I'm running. I shot my 4 cannonballs and the guy was still floating. I said, I got to figure out how to make cannonballs now. Okay, I got one more log. I'm going to cut this wood down so that I have plenty of lumber, and then I'm going to enclose that cattle area where the cattle are going to live. And then I'm going to attach the herding fence, and then I'm going to lay down the food. And that way everybody knows, because I get a lot of questions like, where's the food? I don't know why. I think I'm always trying to make it very clear how I do that. And it's all, you know, it's no secret. It's based on the radius that the feeder gives you. And we're going to have a feeder in this area right here. There's going to be a feeder right in this area that's going to, well, actually the feeder's probably going to end up like right over here because it's going to feed other things in this radius right here. But I'll show you where I put the feeders. That way when I get this question again, I can refer to this video. And people that always seem to ask me, like, where did you put the feeders? They'll be able to see. This will be a good video to be able to point to and say, go look at that. I made a big deal about it. Go look at it. Hopefully you can follow along. You know, here's the thing. Somebody once said, somebody kept, I think it was at work. Somebody said, well, I don't understand that. And I think the guy that was trying to explain it to him, he just finally said, well, you know what? I can't make you understand. You know, if you don't understand, you don't understand. You know, I can't make you understand. You know, you got to bring something to the table. All right, there, that's that. Good night, TJ. Hey, thank you, Christopher Jackson. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming in, man. Oh, thank you, man. You know, I'm super happy with. I've got 5,000 people following me, man, on the YouTube side, and I just started getting 144 friends over here on Twitch. I'm pretty content, man. I'm just happy to have some people hanging out with me. That's what it's all about for me. It's about gaming with friends, sharing. All right, so, because I want to get this done, kind of going over here, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm going to go a little bit over. All right, so this is called the fee. This is how they get in. Okay? This is how they get in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Christopher Jackson just subscribed. Thank you, my friend. I got to start my count over now. All right. I lost where I was when you subscribed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. And as you can see, it's a perfect fit. That piece right there shows you. Let's just go ahead and straighten this out. And basically what this does, and we're going to close this like that. So basically what this does, guys, is this is how I bring the cows in. So really this actually becomes 2 gates. So we're going to go ahead and remove that. And then we're going to fill out these blueprints. And put a blueprint there, put wood there. Fill a blueprint, I should say. All right, so we're going to fill these. And now this is going to be gates. And this is basically how the animals become, you know, part of the family here. This is how they get taken in and out. Uh-oh, I'm getting raided. Who's raiding? I gotta look. Who's raiding? Hey, Gaming Tapier. Tapier, is that how I say that? Gaming Tapier is raiding with a party of 5, guys. Awesome, man. Welcome. Welcome, 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 man. Come on in, everybody. Have a seat. First time chat from Raider. Awesome. Thank you, man. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, guys. Very much. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I didn't know. Were you playing Ranch Simulator before you came over here? Just curious. Because I know not a lot of people are playing Ranch Simulator on Twitch. That I know. All right. Thank you guys for coming in. You're so welcome. Thank you. All right, guys. So let me get back to, I just want to finish my thought here, since this is kind of a tutorial at the same time. So now the cows come in here. This is, you buy your cows, you bring them in here. All right. This is how they don't get, this is how they don't get out of, when you're trying to put them in. Also, what this does is once the cow is living here, right? And like I said, this is going to be a micro build that's going to facilitate the new update in the fall, where the economy is going to change. So we can't just keep spamming blue cheese to be rich all day. We're going to have to start making other stuff. And anyway, that's how you get the animals in. Now, when I put the feeder down, and I'm not going to put the feeder down right now, because I want to think about it a little more. It's either going to go on this side, or it's going to go on that side, or it's going to go behind. I'm not sure, because I got to think a little bit about what I'm going to add to this, because if there's other animals, that feeder may be involved with those animals. But regardless, it will be in that area. It will cover this area. And when it does, because I only have 3 cows, usually I have 3 on one side, 3 on the other for a bigger build. And then those will have upwards of 2 to 3 cows per pen when I do a serious milk build. This is going to be smaller. So this is only going to be 3 cows. We're only going to need 1 trough. So we're going to get the trough placed right now. This is the food trough. That's going to go right here in the middle. All right. So right up against this fence, this outside fence, is where these 3 animals will eat. They'll eat from this trough, which will be fed by a grain silo. Somewhere in this location, its radius will reach it. The same goes for the water. And the water bowl, honestly, guys, I just do this. Just like that. Keep hitting escape, but I'm not supposed to do that. So food and water right here. The animals can feed up to 3 fence lengths away. The feeding and the breeding are the same. It's 3 fence lengths. And when I say 3 fence lengths, I mean 1, 2, 3. Animals can get to here. So they are literally 1 fence length away from this area. In the middle, accommodates all 3. Everybody will feed. Nobody will die. Works every single time. All right, so that's what I got going so far for this. And basically now I just got to think about how I'm going to frame this out. I will milk here, and I will process the cheese in this area right here. And then again, we're going to add a little bit of everything to this ranch. Get it prepared for the fall update. There's going to be new building materials. There's going to be new decoration materials. I don't know if they're going to give us any corner roofing pieces to play with, which is why I'm not going to build too crazily until we do get to that update. So, yeah, man, I really appreciate the raid. Honest to God, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gaming Tepier. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. My dinner is here. Okay, I got to go eat too, man. I'm on the same schedule as you. I don't have to sleep, but I got to eat. All right, guys. So, like I said, we will continue this. Hopefully on the YouTube side, I get a good response. I got a very good response on the Twitch side. I was very surprised today because I know not a lot of people play this on Twitch. if you're trying to get people into your channel, this game probably not on the high list. But thank you so much for those that did wander in here. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Somebody is gifting out some subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Don't forget, guys, we got sub badges. They are cameras because I am a photographer for my full-time job. So, yeah. Thanks again, everybody. I want to say goodbye to my YouTube friends, Gold Gaming. Thank you so much for coming in. Anybody that I did not get a chance to say hello to, DB, thank you so much. Wayne, thank you so much. Steven, thank you so much. On the Twitch side, gosh, man, so many of you guys came in here today. I really blew my mind, man. Let's see. Thank you for the raid by Gaming Tapier and everybody that just followed me. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. Junkie, Merst, Jake, Jed, Dark, Alyssa, Anastasia on the YouTube side. Oh my gosh, guys, I've never had to say goodbye to this many friends. John, thank you so much. I'm just kind of scrolling, making sure I didn't miss anybody. And I really appreciate it, guys. Carol, thank you. If I missed you, I am sorry. I don't think I did. Black Wolf, thank you so much if you're still around. Claudius, thank you. Zerakami, thank you. Crimson, thank you. Lieutenant Aaron, thank you. Wall of Sleep, thank you. David Ridge, thank you. Pearl, thank you as always. Pearl, I love you. Wall of Sleep, I think I got you. Guys, I think I got everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Nicole, I got you. I got Dutch. The Dutch, I'm sorry. I did not get the Dutch. Dutch, my apologies. Nicole's first time watching, but she's binging my Ranch Simulator stuff. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, guys, I think I got you all, man. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I do appreciate it. You guys are awesome, man. This was a great stream today. Had a great time today. Clay, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, man. Twitch is about to get hit with an ad, so I want to end before they get hit with an ad. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for making this old man very, very happy. I will catch you guys in the next stream. That will be tomorrow. Twitch side, YouTube side, doesn't matter. Come in, say hello. And if you're new to the channel, this is what I always say at the end of every stream and every video. Ta-ta and bye-bye. You guys have been great. See you tomorrow, my friends.